Hello, it's your boy, Lord Farquuads. Welcome to another episode. I think it's EP 16 of Love, Hate, Lord Farquuads Take. It's your boy, Lord Farquuads, representing the Dynasty League, top and very controversial PS4 Sim League right now. But hey, once again, they call me Farquuads 2 times, man. It's your boy, Lord Farquuads, representing the Dynasty League, owner of the Buffalo Bills. I'm coming at you, host, with another motherfucking video. It's the off season, guys. Today is draft day, going into the 2023 season of the Dynasty, man. And we've got a lot of stuff to cover, man. So we're just gonna get right to it, man. I got two guests with me today. I got to get my big dogs in here with me, man. I value these guys. I value their words. So without any further ado, man, we're just gonna get into it. We got some shit to cover, man. So I got the homie H-Speed with them Titans, and I got the homie, I got the bro expert with me, man. Them Cowboys, man. What's up, fellas?
Man, what's going on, dude?
What's up?
We got some stuff to talk about, man.
So
let's get into the situations, the off season, fun season.
So let's go after the biggest woe in my mind so far is, I'm gonna pull it up right now. The first big splash. There's a lot of big splashes. The first big splash we're gonna talk about is and I don't want I'm so fired up right now. I don't want anybody to, after this show, don't want anybody to come at me, because I'm gonna explain myself, and so am my co-host. I don't want anybody coming at me thinking I'm salty because I didn't make anything. No, that's not the case, okay? Because even when I make trades, I'm always vocal about teams usually destroying their teams for the most part, okay? So, going into this first one, let's talk about the Packers and the Dolphins trade. Let's talk about this trade. The Dolphins gave up 3 players. And this trade is a shock to me because Miami never trade. They almost never trade. And I think I was on record the last show saying I at least respect Mo Booker because he never really gives up his first. He at least sticks to his guns. But god damn it, the one time he does trade, let's talk about it. He gives up the 3rd overall pick. The 3rd overall pick in the loaded draft, guys. Would you? Is that safe to say? This draft is pretty loaded. Is that safe to say?
Oh, by far one of the most loaded drafts, top to bottom, that we've probably seen in Dynasty in a while, especially on this Madden copy.
Okay,
absolutely. This draft is, it's all kinds of talent in this draft. Look, when you get to the 2nd and 3rd round, you're gonna be picking up 1st round quality guys in this draft.
And on top of users that reach in the 1st round, you're going to have those 4, 5, 6 users that are going to reach anyway. So it's going to be some guys falling way down to the 5th, 6th round. I still feel like you're going to get some stuff. But let's talk about this Packers and Dolphins trade. Dolphins give up the 3rd overall pick for Packers receive. The Packers, Maddie, a good user, receives the 3rd overall pick. Miami gets a DB, two cornerbacks, and a right guard. Now, who are these guys? Trey Octavian, the cornerback, Dixon Durr, the cornerback, and a right guard, Donald Meeks. Trey Octavian, or whatever his name is, he's, I think, a 68 overall? Or something like that?
Yeah, he's a 68 overall.
Dixon Durr is like a 71 overall cornerback?
70 overall. But hold on. Let's stop right there on Dixon Durr. This now listen, you know we love the homie Mo Booker. We really do. We love the homie Mo Booker. But he just traded the 3rd overall pick for 2 corners. Now, the lesser of the 2 corners, yeah, he may be 70 overall, but the man got 87 speed and 88 acceleration.
He's not even going to start.
That he can't start. And here. But if you look at Mo Booker's roster, he does not have a corner that was fast anyway. Every single one of his guys was in the 86 to 88 range.
Yep.
Eubanks is the only guy he has at 90, but then you trade for a 68 overall. Now, if Octavian is available in free agency, guys are going to bid on Octavian because he does have 92 speed. He does have 94 acceleration. So you could probably build him at cornerback. But for the third overall pick, come on.
Expert, here's the problem with that. Just like you said, for the third overall pick, I cannot give you the third overall pick for a Jag named Trey Octavian. Now, the guy got 92 speed with 94 acceleration. He instantly is the fastest cornerback that Mo Booker got. Mm-hmm. But it's not a guy that I'm going to target for if I got the third overall pick. If anything, I'd have been asking him about his quarterback or ask him about somebody with some value. It's all about value.
Yeah, I say that each and every offseason, guys. Value. Know your worth. Know your worth. I literally just said this last episode. Know your worth. Know your worth. Trey Octavian. I'm looking at the cornerback position and depth chart. The depth chart with the cornerbacks in Miami. Trey Octavian is at the bottom. He's got what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He's got eight cornerbacks. And the guy he gave up the third pick for, that cornerback is at the he's the worst cornerback he has on that team.
And on top of that, his whole cornerback group is complete trash. It's trash. Listen to me. I pray that the Miami Dolphins is on the Cowboys schedule because my wide receivers are going to backpedal past these cornerbacks he got.
Oh, we play you guys this year. AFC East meets the NFC East.
But here's the thing. With the third pick, you know what? This trade going to look even worse as we get on.
He could have got a cornerback with that third overall pick.
I understand that, but with the third overall pick, you could have gone and got you 2 stud cornerbacks from somebody that could step in and start for you and play right now. I'm just anxious to hear why this decision was made because how was it put? Matty Ice gave up some Sun Chips and some Golden Oreos to get the third pick. The third pick.
Now, I know he won't be at the draft. He won't be attending the draft. I know that. But yeah, okay, you could have went out and got 2. You still could have traded for 2 better cornerbacks, man. Oh my God! But he's in my division, so but still though, it's the principle. It's value, and this is for the league, like for the league's integrity. This is a horrible trade, horrible fucking trade.
Hey, we got some Jello pudding action right there. That's some Jello pudding action. My man Trey Octavian is the 170th ranked cornerback in the league.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
You trade him for the third overall pick, and now let me tell you, I'm salty. Okay, let me just put it like this, because I was in Mo Booker's DM offering him legit move. I had the 6th overall pick. I was offering him a receiver and a pick. I was offering. He never answered back. He was stuck on this deal. He loved Trey Octavian. He loved Meeks, and obviously he loved Durr. He loved 2 bums and a half.
Here's my problem, though. Here's my problem, and this is the problem: is you got to look at the Packers roster. So, the Packers roster has a 79 overall cornerback, 94 speed, 93 acceleration.
Mm-hmm.
That he would have had to been a part of the deal to get the third overall pick from me. Now, if you get Torrey Askew from the Packers, 94 speed, 93 overall, and you team him with Octavian and build Octavian's awareness up, and then you go get you an 85, 86 lineman, we might not have too much of a problem with it.
Now, he got Askew for the Texans also. Yeah, he got that trade with the Texans.
Yeah, he just made that move.
Oh, my gosh.
Along with the next year first also, though. He got Texans next year first also.
Okay, let's move to that one then.
Okay.
First off, let's first talk about the move from Carl to drop Tyron Smith and Travis Frederick.
What?
In the free agency.
Oh my God.
So I have a little personal interest in this part of it because I traded these 2 monsters to the Texans for a first-round pick and a second-round pick. They played 16 games for the Texans and hit free agency, and now we're in different spots. I believe the homie Matty Ice picked one of them up. I think he picked up Travis Frederick, if I'm not mistaken. And while he may be 32 years old, he may be 32. He's still an 88 overall center. I mean, you cannot afford to just give up after you gave up a first and a second round to just drop those two in free agency.
Yeah.
For nothing.
Absolutely nothing. Let's stick to. I'm not. That's
so what?
Crazy. But let's stick with Carl and the Texans, and let's talk about the trade with the Lions. Because once again, the defending Super Bowl champion, he weasels his way back into the top 5. Back into the top 5.
Oh my gosh.
He gave up. Okay.
Newsom.
He gave up that. Where is it at? He gave up
Newsom,
and
he wasn't even starting for him.
No, that shows you how deep Detroit is. But he gave up Newsom, gave up Farrell McLean, and Jacoby Randall. 3 solid players, yes. But there's a price you pay with that because the rich gets richer. Yes, Houston got 3 solid players, but those 3 players, he gives up a fifth. He gave up the 5th overall pick back to KP. KP does this every offseason, and these users get so desperate as far as wanting players and wanting to compete, not really realizing what they're giving. If you go to anybody else with a top 5 pick outside of KP, outside these top users, you're gonna get some solid deals. I feel like, or you could be smart and keep that pick. Keep the pick, if anything. But he got 3 solid players. The trade isn't that bad as far as what he acquired. The trade is bad because the 5th overall pick went to the same guy.
Hold on.
Again.
Farquads, hold on for a second. The trade is bad, and I'm gonna tell you why. KP didn't hit me up. I was the 6th pick. He never hit me. Never hit my DM not one time. I was the 6th pick.
He know what he's doing.
Okay. So I hit Carl up because I wanted to move into the 5th spot. I was gonna toss him a 2nd round pick, right? And then move into the 5th spot. He could have still made that deal and acquired a 2nd round pick from me for free. You see what I'm saying? So you got to be able to think those type of moves through. When you have a top pick like that, it's okay to move back twice. Okay, I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, I agree.
But here's the thing that makes it so frustrating. And I know Andre and I talked about this on multiple occasions. I'm getting sick and tired of watching the same 2 freaking users lift a banner in the rafters every time I go to Daddy Leagues. I'm getting tired of it. And it's going to take 30 users in this freaking dynasty to stand up and say, you know what? I'm not giving these dudes nothing. If you beat me, it's because you picked at 32 or 31 every single year. But every time I look at it hurts. And let me say this, and I know I speak for both of y'all. We're not mad at KP.
No,
we're not mad at KP. KP, now listen, we always KP would stop being the Super Bowl winner and making trades to get back into the top 5, top 3. That's what we wish, but we're not mad at KP. He's just doing what users are giving him what he wants. So we're not mad at KP. Keep doing your thing. But Dynasty, please, if the Lions hit you with a trade to move back up, say yes. It's going to take your starting quarterback, both your starting wide receivers, all 3 of your starting linebackers, your top 2 corners, and the free safety, and your kicker before you can even talk to me.
Exactly, because he has the depth. He has the depth.
Look at him.
He's loaded every position there.
How many plays did Randall even play in the Super Bowl?
I don't think none.
0.
Maybe a couple.
No, because I think he's his 4th corner. Israel
was a rookie. Right.
And balled out, didn't he, Andre? I mean, balled out in the Super Bowl.
You're going to also have to ask for KP's stick skills because you're probably a bum.
Yeah.
That's the most frustrating thing to me is that we trade in the man a top 5 pick after he just hung his banner and won another Super Bowl. Back-to-back Super Bowls. 3 out of the last 4 years. That's the most frustrating thing to me.
Okay.
And I love Carl. I mean, Carl is the homie.
No doubt.
Right?
Yeah, no doubt.
And I know we've talked about having a trade committee. I know there's been some rumblings of trade committee, but I like what some people have said, that the trade committee just wouldn't work in a dynasty because there's too much vested interest.
Exactly.
If I look at it, I'm gonna nix 90% of these trades when I look at it. But another user may say, "Hey, you know what? That's a good deal." It's too hard to be balanced with so many different users to say that's a bad trade, that's a good trade. It's just too much of that. But I don't know, when some of these trades go down, it's like, can a commish step up and say, what did David Stern do? He was like, "No, Chris Paul, you cannot go to the Lakers.
Yeah.
No, sir. You cannot keep going over there and winning championships. That's what we need."
You need an unbiased voice. See, that's the problem. And we were talking about, I know there's rumblings about going back to 2 trades. I don't think it's actually the number of trades that's the problem. I think 3 trades is the perfect number of trades to be able to operate, because I use 2 trades and I put one in the back pocket just in case for injury. So 2 trades, and a lot of times, like a guy like Flair, he trades his first round pick every year, right? Or trades his picks. He does some type of wild trade. By the time he do 2 of them trades, he don't have anything to trade for the 3rd trade anyway. So if you look back and see how many times he traded 3 trades, he probably only did 2 trades the last couple years. I don't think he did 3 trades because he don't have anything.
We about to get on Flair, because that's what.
Before we jump on that though, let's stick to KP, because KP also made out like a devil and snagged next year's. KP has next year's first from the homie HBO. He made a deal with the Steelers, and the Steelers gave up next year's first. I think KP gave him 3 pieces. I can't pull the deal right now, but I think
I'm gonna tell you what he gave him. The Steelers got a 1st round pick this year, a 3rd round pick, and another pick to go along with that. I don't remember what it was. And he gave KP his 1st round pick for next year. And KP also got Flair with a dumb move by stopping first. So basically, we're looking at the Lions are on the clock next year, 1st and 2nd pick. That's basically what we're looking at.
As it stands,
that's right down the barrel.
Both of those picks are projected 1-2. Like Madden. Okay. Madden has both of those picks next year as a 1-2 pick.
So here's my problem. Here's my problem with HBO. And Farquad, I know you and I are in the same boat with HBO. So you and I both talked to him about stop making trades without consulting us.
Not even that, man. Because he reached out to me wanting some help. I tried to talk to him about the pick, but yeah, I mean, there's so much right there. I mean, he reached out to me wanting help, and I genuinely gave him. I tried to help him. So, but keep going, bro. Keep going.
So the Steelers send the 1st round pick. Now, the homie HBO told me, I don't know, y'all tell me how this sounds, but the homie HBO told me that he finna make a run this year. He finna make a run. So that means he gonna have 2 wins instead of 1 this year. But he gave the Lions for this year. For this year, the Lions send him a 1st, a 3rd, and a 4th. Mm-hmm. Now, I will say this: the homie HBO needs picks.
He does.
He needs picks to help his team out. That's right. So while he does need those picks, the homie KP just got the number 1 pick next year, going into high stakes. And then he gets the number 2 from Flair, because Flair's not going on a run either. He's still in that tough division. And who is Flair playing in the AFC this year? Hot Tub in that division? Man.
So basically what KP essentially did, he essentially traded a late round pick, right? A late, 27, 28 type pick or whatever it was. And
yeah, he gave him pick 32, right?
I think he had another pick from somebody else. I think he had somebody else and he gave him.
I'm looking it up right now.
Okay, he get it. I had to look it up, but anyway, he ended up getting either way. It don't matter if it's 27 through 32. It's irrelevant. He gave up that type of pick for a first round top 5 guaranteed lock pick. It's a lock.
Guaranteed top 5 pick.
I mean, those type of moves is the why this man won the Super Bowl, man.
Last three times. The first time he won the Super Bowl, he went into the offseason with the number 1 overall pick and I think like the 3rd overall pick, and traded one of those and still got some pieces.
Okay, so it is number 32. It's a 32nd pick in the draft.
Why drop back?
It's the last pick in the draft. Crazy. So basically, you gave up the number 1 pick overall next year for a 2nd round pick this year. That's basically what he gave up because there's pick 32 is basically the first pick in the 2nd round to me. That's not a 1st round pick.
Congratulations.
Okay, I got this breaking news. I've got someone that just jumped in here that I need one more voice. Yo, SJ, what's up, my dude?
Yo, what's going on, guys?
Yo, man, we over here assessing this crazy ass off season, bro. What you, in a nutshell, bro? What's on your mind right now, man?
As soon as I see something that I don't believe, like something else 10 times worse comes through the.
Yeah, that's literally how this all season's been going. Like it's been. Oh damn! Oh what? Oh, what just like it was like over and over and over.
My number one thing. Okay, did you watch the Super Bowl? Did you not see that defensive end screaming off the edge? I don't know if the Broncos had a bad right tackle, but did you not see how he was screaming off? And if it wasn't him, it was Danielle Hunter on the other side. So
yeah,
it should show you how important a top 5 pick is. Because had he not been getting those sacks, he might have lost the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And see, that's the problem. The Broncos, he doesn't have a bad offensive line. But if you need a right tackle or a left tackle, man, go get one at number 5. And protect your quarterback. Give him time to stand back there and throw. Because, SJ, you are 100% correct. The Lions won the Super Bowl because his defensive line played in the backfield the entire game. Entire game. And his defense...
The way it's set up, the bad teams are supposed to get the best players so they can stop being the bad teams. The bad teams give away the good players to the teams that's already good. That's every once in a while a trade is necessary, if you got many holes to fill. But the way it's set up in real life and on the video game, the shitty teams get the best players, and then the better teams have to, get what's left each round. But we keep giving the best players the best teams, the best players. I mean, how do you expect anything to change? That's why we got 2 Super Bowl winners in 2 years.
And see, we did that game. Expert did the game, man.
Yeah.
That defensive line dominated.
Right.
Dominated the Broncos' offensive line. It was ridiculous.
Right.
Every play, even the plays that Paxton Lynch did get off, he was getting smacked in the teeth.
Right.
He's having to throw the ball early because he's got pressure in his face the entire game.
Right. So my point is, like, you should from that game, you should see how important it is to hold on to that pick. And if you really need to trade it, then you get maximum value for it. You just
maximum value.
That's the problem, though.
Okay, so maybe that's the issue. We have way too many GMs in the dynasty that don't understand what maximum value means to you. Because if you're giving up, and look, I hate to harp on the homie Mo Booker, but you're giving up the 3rd overall pick for a bag of Sun Chips, not even a Harvest Cheddar Sun Chips, just a plain Jane Sun Chips.
See, my only defense for that move is he couldn't draft. He was trying to find a deal. I threw something at him. It wasn't what he wanted. So I mean, he had to do something because he wasn't going.
SJ, hold on.
Matty Ice told him, "You can pick any 3 players from my team for that 3rd overall pick. You can pick 3 players from my roster." That was the offer. Pick 3 players from my roster, and you can have and I want your 3rd overall pick. And those are the 3 guys that he picked. 2 guys not even starting. All 3 of those guys aren't starting. They're not starting in Miami.
I didn't know all that. All right.
Yes. But
yeah, that's the problem right there. It is the fact that guys don't understand maximum value for their pick. Now, I promise you this: if Mo Booker puts in the trade chat room, or he puts it in main chat and says, "Guys, number 3 overall pick on the board, come get me." Do you know the kind of offers he could have got?
Especially coming from someone that never trades that first anyway.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I mean, come on, man. That's the problem right there. Now, is Matty Ice winning the Super Bowl this year? He just might. I don't know. The man got skills. If you look at his roster last year and his schedule last year, he really only lost 1 or 2 games where he's not in the game. Right. Every other game he loses is 3 points, 4 points, 7 points. He's in the game. And now we are going to give him a stud at number 3. Listen, that's what people don't understand. This draft right here, there is going to be studs from the 1st through the 3rd round. But in that top 10, there's going to be roster-changing guys that people can pick up 1 through 10.
Right. And
the homie Dion's been putting it out, hasn't he, SJ, about all these great players in the top 10. Why don't people listen to that?
And at first I'm like, man, why are you telling them like who to draft? But they still trading the picks away, so it really doesn't matter. So I apologize because I thought that was a bad thing to do because you're telling people who to pick. But if they trading away the picks anyway, then shit, it don't even matter. You know what I mean?
And see, that's the part that's frustrating to me because, just like SJ said, man, I be offering some like real deals. I think I threw Mo Booker. I was going to throw Jordan Jones in it. Jordan Jones is quick development, 80 overall, 92 speed, 88 acceleration, and aggressive catch. He's way better than anybody he got from the Packers. And sometimes you gotta think ahead. You gotta say, all right, I got this pick. Okay, how can I get the most picks out of this pick? Okay, the homie High Speed is hitting me up. He got the 6th pick. How about I trade back with him and then trade that pick? You can do that. It's allowed. It's allowed in the rules. You make 3 trades a year. You got to try to get as many picks as you possibly get.
Okay, but HP, this is my question. Okay, the homie Mo Booker know he's not making the draft. He know he's not making the draft. It's already guaranteed he can't make it. No doubt about it.
Right. So you had the perfect scenario for him. You put it out there.
I need players. And if you look at his roster though, like let's just take a look at the Dolphins roster. Who is playing quarterback for Miami next year? Nielsen? That guy is complete trash. Do you know what kind of quarterback you could have gone and got? Here's the thing.
I offered him a QB too. He said he was good with who he has.
Oh, see, and here's the problem. This is a quarterback-driven league. You better be able to throw the rock in this league. And then, and look, I like his running back situation because Swain is no joke. Swain is for real in that backfield. But if he could team that with a quarterback and a wide receiver that could actually run down the field past people, man, listen, I would have hit Dion up in a heartbeat. Look, I got number 3 pick. I need Yancey and I need Court right now. And I'll give you a 1st round and a 3rd round. Like, that's the kind of players he could have got, though. He could have got him a quarterback that could have started for him.
Right. Because sometimes
and a wide receiver that can stretch the field.
Right. Sometimes you might not be one or 2 players away. So those are the times you trade down and you accumulate as many picks as you can, get maximum value for that top pick. But I don't know, man. I don't know.
Okay, so we to sum all this fuckery up. It has been the craziest offseason in the Dynasty I have ever seen. Dion mentioned in the media chat, the culture is fucked up, man. It definitely is. The culture is all types of fucked up right now because these bonehead deals that are going on right now. So what I'm going to do in Buffalo, after seeing all this shit, I'm going to keep all three of my picks going into the season because somebody going to need something, and I'm going to have some shit available for you. So until then, I'm just gonna sit back with my money. I have a lot of money going into the next season, so I'm gonna just chill. But in a nutshell, this off season has been fucking crazy.
Farquad, how can we get ready for high stakes when we got this going on?
Right.
It's at this point, KP. At this point, KP's a definite top three pick. The pick when it comes to high stakes.
Who do you want? Who do you want in Madden 18? Let's just give him a team now.
I'm pretty sure he wants the Eagles. So that's one plus us. I don't think anybody up here picked the Eagles. So
it's like 5 of us going to Philly. I want Philly, man.
All right. Well, you probably forget about it then.
Yeah. Goddamn. But guys really need to buy into what high stakes is all about and how important high stakes season is in Dynasty.
No, see that's the problem though.
You can't go giving up
move,
gold
man.
to these top users, man. If you really want a team going into the next Madden, you put yourself in that position to get that team. Don't give more ammo to these top guys.
Right. That needs to stop. Not from a hating kind of standpoint.
Not even hating.
If a dude could put up 60 on you, why would you help him get 70 on you next time?
Exactly.
If he raising the banner though, here's my thing though. People don't understand high stakes because a lot of people in this league haven't been through high stakes.
Correct. But we talk about it so much.
But listen, Farquad, I know we talk about it and we could talk till we're blue in the face, but until somebody goes through what high stakes is about, it's hard to understand what is about to happen in the Dynasty. SJ can tell you because the last high stakes we went through, it was cutthroat. Like, I'm telling y'all this right now. Like, if Farquad called me tomorrow and said, hey, dude, man, I need your help. Can you get on a plane and come help me? Dude, I'm trying to get on a plane to go help Farquad. During high stakes, if my phone rings and it's Farquad's number, I'm not even picking it up.
You're gonna pick it up, yeah.
No, I'm not picking it up because I know he needs help. I'm not helping him do anything in his life. I hope something in his life hinders him from playing his next Madden game. That's high stakes. Now, that's not real, but that's how it's going to be. Yeah. Like, hey man, it was 24 hours and 3 minutes until you responded to me for our scheduling our game. You need to put yourself on auto. You don't get to play this game.
What talk about before I got on?
We talked about the
Texans.
talked about the Texans trade.
Oh god.
With the Packers.
KP their top 5 pick, bro.
Oh, the Packer trade with Mo Booker.
He gave
the Texans trade.
He gave him 3 good players, but the pick went to the defending Super Bowl champion. He's picking up the top 5 again. That the vicious KP cycle keeps working every season.
What was the 49ers trade all about? What was that?
I don't have the details in front of me, but he gave Lions. He gave Detroit his first next year.
Let me break down the Lions trade right quick.
We got it.
Basically, what happened was the Lions end up getting that receiver, Grable, and a 2024 first round pick. They swapped picks. Got him.
Yeah, the Lions.
Got him again.
I'm looking at the headline on Madden. Madden even says, like, Skip Bayless on Madden, folks. I don't see how you trade away Jason Gabriel. Anybody get traded in the NFL, folks. Even Jackson Grable, whatever. The headline is wow. Even Madden says wow. That proves it right there.
So wait, so the 49ers trade 2024 first
and
round
third
2024 third round pick for Jackson Grable and a 2024 first round pick. So wow, yeah.
And toss him a third for his troubles. Hey, KP, here you go. Here go another third. 2, you already fucking me. Can you fuck me some more?
So hold on, because if you look at the first round pick that the 49ers get next year, it's basically 31 or 32.
These motherfuckers are trading. They're going from the very top of the list to the very bottom of the list.
And we all know the expiration date. We all know the expiration date of a receiver is 29.
28, 29, right.
So first off, I believe Gabriel's speed went down this year already.
Twice.
He went down. He went down already. Now look, let's not fool anybody. Jackson Greeble is a top-notch wide receiver. I mean, the guy is 6'3" and can run.
Right.
97 route. He is a great wide receiver.
He killed that 9 route. You can't stop him on that 9 route. He has traits.
There's two problems with this. And this is how users need to start thinking about this. Yes, 2023, Jackson Greeble, he may be really, really good. But 2024, when high stakes come, he's going to be a 91 speed, 88 acceleration. That's a bum. He's not getting open.
That's second, at best, right.
Second, let's look at the user he went to.
Right.
You know what? Hold on. I don't want to be disrespectful because I love the homie Flair. I really do. But when it comes to GM and stick skills, boo-boo. That's all I'm going to say. That's it. Do we think the guy that's won 7 games in the Dynasty in his whole career fixing to go 10-6? 11-5?
These motherfuckers give up their picks like they gonna really be like they really gonna be tough. It sounds good in your head, but when it comes to the game, motherfucker, we know what it is. We know what it really is. That's why motherfuckers like KP is cashing in because he knows he's going to be in the Super Bowl or competing for a Super Bowl, and he knows you're going to be competing for that top 3 pick. So he's making out like, and he keeps going to KP. I think Flair is single-handedly responsible for maybe 7 of the top 10 guys out of the last couple years as far as the Flair and KP trades. Like he's responsible.
Can we put 2 names on the banner when we hang it up? Can we put Lions and 49ers?
Yeah, definitely. Flair, yeah, that's the only way Flair gonna see a banner. We can put his name.
The 49ers is like Best Buy for KP. He just go in there and pick up what he wants.
Right.
Like, I need this new TV. Just ridiculous.
Hey, KP got I went back and looked at this roster, right? And I had to go through and I looked. I said, this motherfucker got 6 or 7 superstar developing players. That's fucking ridiculous.
3 of those are cornerbacks.
The most in the league, easily. 3 cornerbacks. He got a safety. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous.
And the wild thing is, bro, he doesn't have to pay for them. When it comes time to repay those guys, and you know they're gonna be expensive.
Right.
KP ain't gotta pay him because he done shipped them off already. They got their ring. They've done their due diligence. And hey, go on ahead, man. You somebody else problem now.
Hats off to KP, man. If he can keep greasing these people out, come on, keep getting that easy glide action. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the 49ers is loving it. So if they like it, I love it.
Right. He ain't doing this, so
can we just go get the Cosby to the Packers? He greased up 2 people this offseason. I
have to take my hat off to Matty Ice because he took that roster from mediocre to ready to compete overnight.
Yeah.
Drafted yet? We haven't even drafted yet, and it's another week of free agency left still.
So, but you know the homie Matty Ice had to do that because he's looking at Addy. He's looking at Addy 5. He's looking at KP. And he's looking, Addy 5 right now is just another notch right above me. I got to go get him stick-wise.
And a surging Minnesota Vikings team also.
But then I got to look at KP, who's just retool every single year. I got to do something to get up there and go catch them too.
And he did it too in a few quick moves. He did it.
Let's take a look at this Packer trade with the Texans real quick. I know we kind of touched on it, but let me give you the details. He got Will Fuller, Troy Askew, when we already seen he was like 94, he's like 27, 28, but he got the Texans' first round pick in 2024.
That's the top 10 pick.
So he gave up number 17, a second and third round pick. got him again. The dude made some moves. He already greased up Mo. Okay. Then he went back to the store and said, "Hey, can I get some more KY? I got another grease job." And he went down and called the Texans and greased them up. Hats off to the hey, bravo.
Yeah, he should be tight now.
We voted the best division in NFC North, and they definitely are looking like going into this next Madden, looking like just getting better at every position. It seems like. So all this in a nutshell. This 2022 offseason, or this 2022 offseason has been fucking insane. We've got draft tonight. It's going to be lit. Club Farquuads is going to be on and popping tonight. I'm going to stream the draft. So you guys, man, some of you guys won't be able to make it, tune in. I'll stream it. Hey, I thank my 3 OGs for coming on the show with me. Shouts out Expert. Shouts out
No doubt.
Shouts out H-Speed, man. As soon as half of these trades went down, I was like, man, I need to jump on the show. I need to get the guys. We got to talk about this shit. And so these are the 3 guys, with the exception of maybe 1 or 2 other guys whose word I honestly respect when it comes to, because they know what they're talking about. So I thank you guys for coming on Love Hate. These 3 guys had excellent seasons. Going into the season, they're going to be threats. I'll be right there with you guys. Any last words before we get the fuck out of here, man?
I definitely got a word. I do want to thank HBO for putting the Tennessee Titans on.
Oh, we didn't even talk about that, man.
Oh my God!
We didn't even talk about that.
I thought HP was gonna get out the house without getting talked about.
We didn't even talk about that. Okay. Before we go, okay, a first, a second, and a third. You need a first round pick, a second round pick, and a third round pick got traded. It's the sixth overall pick, and fuck it, the second and third, it don't really matter after that. Got traded for the number 1 overall pick. The number 1 overall pick got acquired for a first, second, and a third. That's
hey, but you know what, Farquaad?
They had like 3-4 seconds.
Yeah,
you couldn't go after seconds.
Here's the thing, though. That's not even the worst. It's not even the top 5 worst trades of the dynasty this year.
It's not. You didn't even go up. You wanted a quarterback, HBO. You wanted a quarterback. You wanted a cornerback. You're not even guaranteed to get a quarterback at this fucking at the 6th spot. Not even guaranteed. You claim you went after Wentz. You went after Wentz in the free agency. You didn't even get Wentz. So now you stuck looking ass out. When I tried to help you, when some others tried to help you,
I told the homie he needed to reach out to Dion again and get that trade fixed. Dion gave him a good deal, and I just think like HBO brain works different than anybody else. Like, we see how he be yelling and screaming at the TV when he be playing a game, when he does a video like HB in the building. You know, it's like, I think that's how his brain works 24/7. Like, his brain is just yelling at him on the inside.
Take my first book, but I don't want it. Like, come on, bro.
Like,
that's okay. First off,
what is he doing?
I got a little something for HB. HB, hey, my son said anytime you want a rematch, let him know.
Oh my God.
He'll gladly get back on and let you see. This time,
he can't be a kid. What did he say?
Yeah, he said he's 12 years old. He was like, no, you're right. He'd be 13 soon. Come on, bro.
Here's the thing, though. My son said you can't cheat this time. You got to run more than 4 plays.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. HB, look, some of these people just not gonna be here in 18. That's all I'm gonna say.
Where is he? I need him right now. I got an offer that can help him, but he's not answering me, so I'm gonna move on soon.
I'm done helping people, man. Honestly, it's hot stick, so I'm about to be cold as hell. Hot stick right around the corner too.
Nah, you're right. Actually, shit. Why should I help him?
But man, once again, this has been Love, Hate, Lord Farquaad. I'd like to thank the OGs, SJ, H Speed, Expert for jumping on the show. We got the draft tonight going into the 2023 season. 1 season away from when the shit gets serious. 2024 high stakes season going in for these teams for Madden 18, which is coming up and looking really promising. I cannot wait So shouts out to all you guys. Shouts out to everybody in the league, regardless of what we talked about you. It's always shouts out to y'all building the Dynasty brand. Shouts out to the little bros down there at Blueprint who I hope make their way up here soon. It's gonna be some vacancies.
Some of them should get ready because based on the conversation I had earlier, might be some openings soon. So
some of you guys on deck. So Blueprint, man, you guys be on the lookout. You guys gonna be there. This is a long show, but it was a reason for it. We talked for them in 50 minutes, but there was a reason. We have to talk about this shit. So thank you guys for.
He's about to pay for another 50 minutes too.
Yeah, right. So shouts out to you guys. Thank you guys for hanging out and listening. This has been Love, Hate, Lord Farquaad's Take. Y'all know how we do this shit, man. I'm frustrated today, so we're going back to suck my dick, keep God in your hearts, and let's get it.